Hello there, this is Dango 1867. Hope you're all feeling alright today because I am tickety boo, and welcome to the newest episode of the Rival series. It's PSG versus Marseille. Such a really good side to use. Enjoyed this squad immensely. Some really good players in there, and it's not that expensive either, so it's very worth the while trying to have a go with this side. So in the net we've got Sirigu, the big Italian, a great shot stopper, pretty cheap, one of the better keepers I've used, and is actually pretty good at corners, punching the ball out. We've got Rod Fanny at the right back, quick, solid defensively, and even grabbed me a goal as well. You can't really say much more than that for a right back. We've got Thiago Silva, and he does everything that it states in his stats. He is a beast, and only under 10k at the moment as well, so very much worth using. Nakulu is his centre-half partnership. A lot cheaper, but not as quite as good, but pretty solid in his own right. For 800 coins, you can't really go wrong with a centre-half. Maxwell was the left-back. Better going forward than he was defensively, but still pretty good as well, and did also grab a goal from full-back position, which is always good to see. So here you go. You see Maxwell cutting inside, and he's coming into on his right foot as well, and look at this for a blistering shot. No chance for the keeper there. We've got Rod Fanny burning off the defender here before unleashing what is an absolute stunning finish into the back of the net. We've got Matuidi as the CDM, solid as a rock, one of the better CDMs in the French side at the moment, and very much a solid workhorse player. We've got Payet as the right midfield, 4-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot, and he's pretty quick as well. You don't really need to say much more than that, and he's also cheap as chips. Very much worth every penny you pay for him. Ayew is not as good as Payet, but he's also slightly quicker, I think. He's better in the air as well, but also pretty solid at crossing. Again, the weak foot 3-star, skill moves on a 3-star as well, but still pretty solid for a cheap winger. And Valbuena was the key to this midfield. He was solid as a rock. Solid skills, solid passing, and he actually even won a header and scored with a header, despite he's only got 48 heading, which is pretty good. And you'll see that here. Look at this for a header for someone who's only got 48 heading. Pretty solid. So the midfield did work really well. They did set up a lot of goals for the strikers up front. The two strikers blinked very well together, but the distribution between the midfield and attack was pretty good. It was the perfect sort of balance of being able to trap back and actually win headers. Look at this for a look, that's a beautiful work goal, headed back across and into the back of the net. So yeah, the wingers and the cam delivered a lot of service for the front two. But Gignac was the team of the season version, one of the strikers. He works so well with the other striker. He's not worth 23k, but he did work well with this man, and this man is a beast. He is cheap as chips and one of the best strikers I have ever used on the game. The guy is solid. So this is Gignac obviously scoring one of his goals. He did set up a lot more than he probably scored, but that's not surprising. And Cavani, look at that. The guy can score from absolutely anywhere with his head, with his foot, left, right, doesn't matter. From inside the box, from outside the box, he's definitely one of the best strikers on the game. And this is just his standard card. It's a bit scary to think. And he's dirt cheap. I don't seem to come across him very often, and maybe that's just because his lack of pace compared to some of the other beast strikers. But the guy finishes. If he gets away, he finishes. Look at this here, cutting in. It's both feet. He's equally as good on both feet. This is left foot. Look at that. I can't say anything more than he's just a pleasure to use. And this last goal is just showing how well the two strikers did link together. I love it when you get two strikers linking well. And look at this for a little skill. Boom. Back of the net. So I've been Dango. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I'll catch you all later.